Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends. And welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. And this is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. And this time, I'm going to do a little comic book haul. It's been a couple of months since I've gone to a comic shop or anywhere, buy anything. And when I stopped at the nearby store to get a couple of cigars, I went into the comic shop, and I just went thumbing through the dollar boxes, and found just a few things. And I got one item that was $3 from another box. They have very few of those, and then they had a big stack of Freebie books on the way out, so I got some of those. So I'll show you quick, just briefly show you, because this is an impromptu video. I'll just briefly show you some of these. What I got, and I haven't even taken them out. Okay, here we have Marvel 2-in-1, number 19. It's a 30 center. This must be from about, 77, 78, somewhere like that. The Thing and Tigra. This has a Kirby cover. Cool. But, it's not a Kirby interior. But this is cool. It says, "The Claws of the Cougar." Goes good for Tigra. And then we got this one here. It's called Bomb Baby, the Screen Goddess. From, I don't know, I can't read what it says. And Anthony Mazzotta. Heroin Addicting second issue. And so this is Bomb Baby number 2. It's got the price tag over there, and I couldn't read what it said at first, so I had to open it up. And I took a thumb through it after I got it home. I still have no idea what it's about. That's interesting stylization. Might be fun to look at. Otherwise, never heard of it. And then here we have from Dark Horse Comics, Floaters number 3 of 5. It says Comics from Spike. I don't know what that is. This was from the mid-90s. Sean Flanagan, Sinke Lee, Lance Tooks. Never heard of any of them. And as an unusual art style, I have no idea what it's about, but we shall see. Then we have from 2003 DC Comics, Green Arrow, ready, set, go. Green Arrow number 33 from 2004. And what struck my attention was that this was the classic Green Arrow and Speedy and the Arrow car. So I suspect, I haven't looked at it, but I suspect it's got Beatty, Martin Bro, and McKenna. And I suspect it's a story being told in flashback to the early days of Green Arrow. I don't know. We'll see. Then The Huntress, number 11. I had several early issues of The Huntress. This is the After Crisis. This is suggested for mature readers. It was a little more violent and gritty, with Cavallari, Joe Stanton, and Smith. Yeah, Joe Stanton did. And I had several of these at that time when this came out. This was Bertinelli, Helena Bertinelli, Huntress, After the Crisis. This is from 90? Oh, it doesn't say. It's, 90. February 90, so it would have been probably November 89. Then here from Malibu is The X-Mutants. And I remember having read one or two of these, but I really know nothing about them. Hank Canals and Paul Pelletier, whom I know nothing about. Oh, there we go. Those were the ones that I bought. Now we're to the freebies. It's Dennis the Menace from 1974. Dennis the Menace in Hollywood. It's a thicker book, so this looks like it would be, and it looks like it's a all one story. And of course, everyone knows Dennis the Menace from the comic strips, had the 1950s TV sitcom, and then of course in the, what was it, the 80s and 90s, they had a series of movies of Dennis the Menace. And here we have Casper's Ghostland and all his friends. 25 center. The cover was completely missing, and before I could even do anything with it, I had to put tape on it. Remember, these were freebies, so they're all in real rough shape. But I like the Casper. Casper and Spooky. Spooky and Hot Stuff are my favorite Harvey characters. So this looks like some fun. Might be great for Halloween. Ha ha! Then here we go. This is surprisingly good shape. From Charlton Comics. Cheyenne Kid number 79. It's a 15 center, and it was a freebie. They probably could have sold that for several bucks, because 15 cents, that would have put it late 60s, early 70s. Let's see what it is. 1970. Yeah. So that's in pretty decent shape. Probably could sell that for a few bucks. And then here is, had to get this one. The Witching Hour number, I can't make it out. Somebody marked it. Number 67. 30-cent cover price. So that puts it at $76.77. It goes bi-monthly. So that looks cool. You know, I loves me my old Bronze Age horror comics. Then here we have Classics Illustrated. Both the front and back cover were completely missing, and I had to tape them, tape it back together. But it's Classics Illustrated number 31, 15-cent cover price. So it was probably, if it says originally 1944. I don't know, because the Classics Illustrated were always a little more pricey, so it's probably a reprint from the 50s. And this is The Black Arrow by Robert Louis Stevenson. I read that probably 45, 50 years ago, and it was a good book. I enjoyed that. So now I've got it in comic book form, because it's a reminiscent of Robin Hood and William Tell together. Okay. Something a little more contemporary. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, number 230. Remember, these are freebies. It's got some writing on here. That's probably why. It says, you could be in the Superman movie. Details inside. You brought me exactly what I wanted. The gem that will destroy you. This is the Mike Grell cover. Is he doing the interior art as well? No, James Sherman and Jack Abel, interior art. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. Could be good, interesting reading. Then, the new Teen Titans, number 10. Ooh, it's a 50-center. This is from 1981, so this is early. Yeah, this is when Dick was still Robin. Wow, the Terminator is back, and boy, is he mad. Ground Zero. Ooh, cool. Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Then we have pretty rough Super Team Family. I've showed a few of those lately. Super Team Family number 5 is a 50 center. And this is from 1976. It's one of the bigger giant. It's a giant, so that's why it costs more. And it's all reprint. It has extra the origin of Eclipso, but it's got Batman versus Eclipso, which is the longer story, and then a shorter story with as a backup with Superman and Superboy. But you can see from the artwork, this is probably from the 60s originally, with Bob Haney and Win Mortimer. Ooh. Yeah. And then we got some more contemporary freebies here. The Marvel must-haves. December 2024. Oh, I hadn't seen this. Hulk number 3. I don't know which Hulk it is. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider number 1, and Daredevil number 227. These are kind of cool because they're freebies, and it's free comics. You just can't follow them regularly, but yeah, cool stuff. It's all stuff I haven't read, and I've never read anything with the Red Hulk. So, and I probably put this in here because of the new Captain America movie coming out with it has Red Hulk in it, and then the Daredevil part is a reprint from, geez, what year? Has Frank Miller, did he write it too? Frank Miller and Dave Mazzucchelli. And so this is early 80s. And it's a reprint from this. So that's cool. I don't think I have that one. And then it's got Spider-Gwen. I've never read anything from her. Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider. I'm familiar with the character, but I've never actually read anything. And then here is something I've never heard of Vault Comics. Never heard. It's a freebie. Barbaric #1. Ooh. And I know nothing about it. And they had several of these. This is contemporary. It's 2024, but it looks like Sword and Sorcery. So that could be some cool reading too. What do you know? What do you know? So that is what I have to share with you this time around, with some fun pickups and freebies, what have you, from my local. Come on, there we go. My local nearby LCS, that is JNJ Comics in Thornton, Colorado, in the Mission Trace Shopping Center. So thank you for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think of any and all of these books. Do you think I got some good reading in those? Some of these we will undoubtedly be seeing again sometime in the upcoming year or so. So let me know. And remember, comics are art.